Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have our first ever video on United States coins. Now, we probably won't be doing United States coins very often, but I just happened to go to the bank yesterday and asked for some dollar coins and some 50-cent coins in exchange for my money, and they happen to have some 50-cent coins and dollar coins. And of those 50-cent and dollar coins, I found some Kennedy halves. They gave me 7 Kennedy halves, and 2 of them were from before 1971. Now, what does that mean if you get a Kennedy half before the year 1971? Well, it means one thing, and that is that it has silver in it. And it means that it could be one of 2 silver amounts in it. It could be the 1964 and before coins, which have 90% silver, or it could be the 1965 to 1970 coins, which have 40% silver. And what I received was a were 2 1965 to 1970 coins. One of them is here, and the other one I'll use in a later video. This is the 1966 Kennedy half, and right next to it I have the 1996 Kennedy half. The difference between these two coins in terms of currency value is 0. In other words, if you go to a store and hand them the 1966 Kennedy half, they're going to treat it as if it was worth 50 cents. If you go to a bank and give them the 1966 Kennedy half, they're going to treat it as if it was worth 50 cents. So when I took my money to the bank, a $20 bill, to exchange it for some half dollars, they gave me this Kennedy half on the left for 50 cents. Now, when you get home and look it up, you'll see that it has 40% silver in it, and its intrinsic silver value, or its melt value as they say, is probably $2.26. And that's where we got the name of our video for today, the $2 Kennedy halves. So this half on the left, if you melted it down, it would have over $2 worth of silver in it. But in terms of currency exchange value, it is still worth only 50 cents. And in terms of collector value, it is not worth anything more than its silver melt value. So the coin on the left, the 1966 Kennedy half, is worth $2.26 today in terms of silver value, or something around there. The coin on the right is a 1996 coin, and the 1996 coin has no silver in it. So when you look for the 1996 coin, you'll see that it is not 40% silver, it is 0% silver, and the value of the 1996 coin is 50 cents. And the 1996 coin is a copper nickel clad copper. In other words, it has a copper nickel blend over a copper. We can see a little bit of it if we turn it up on the edge. So we see it has a reeded edge, and in this one, the 1966 has copper in it, and if you get a fine version of it, you can actually see the copper stripe. And the copper stripe will be on the face side, and the silver will be on the back side. You can see a little bit of that, how it's more silver on the back end. Now, if you look at the 1996, you can very well see the difference. So the top of it and the very bottom of it is kind of silverish, and the whole center is copper. So that's another way that you can tell the difference between the 1996 and the 1965 to 70 coins, is that on the 65 to 70 coins, you will see the top is copper. The face side is the copper, and the bottom side is more silver. On the 1996 coins, you'll see the face side is silverish. It's not really silver, it's nickel, and the bottom is copper. So when you look at the edges, you see that there's a reeded edge, And you'll see that the top of the 1996 looks more copperish, and the bottom is the silver part. And the top of the 1996 is more silverish, even though there's no silver in it, and the bottom is the copperish looking. Okay, so when we look at the coin, we see it has John F. Kennedy, President John F. Kennedy. Around the top, it says Liberty, Liberty. On one side of the bottom of his the presidential bust, which faces to the left, it says "In God." On the other side, it says "We Trust," and both of those are the same. We'll see there's a little difference in the 1996 when we look here, and what that is the mint mark. So on the 1996 coin, we see a mint mark, which is a P for the Philadelphia Mint. On the 1966 coin, we don't see any lettering. Now, how many of these were made? Well, in 1996, we had, I'm sorry, in 1996, we had 24 million, 24.5 million of the P's were made. In 1966, we had a huge number of the 1966 dollars. 108 million of these were made. So way more of these were made than these, but because it has a silver in it, it's obviously older. But look at the condition of this coin. It's not in great condition. It's still worth way more than the 1996. If we turn them over, we'll see that the back sides are similar. And again, we have when you turn these over, if you flip them end to end, you get it heads up. So the metal alignment is opposite. And on the back, we see the United States seal. Across the top, it says United States of America, $50. United States of America, $50. Now, one thing that many foreign collectors get confused about is that there is nowhere on either of these coins that says it's worth 50 cents. You understand what I'm saying? It says $50. There's nothing that says 50 cents on either one of these coins. So sometimes when foreign collectors look for these, they can't figure out what the value is. If they know that 5 cents is 1/20th of a dollar, or they know that $50 is 50 cents, then they can do it in the decimal system. This is another problem that we have on the dime and on the quarter, is that many American coins do not say the number value like most world or international coins do. All right, so we have the seal of the United States here, which is an eagle with a shield, E pluribus unum, which is the motto on the coins, and the circle of stars, and the arrows. And we'll go over some of that when we do our 1967 Kennedy half. We'll talk about the meaning of some of these things on the reverse. All right, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching the DC Coin World International Coin channel. Hopefully you enjoyed our first United States coin video. Have a great day, and subscribe if you're interested in our coin videos, and please feel free to leave a comment.